What's going on, everyone? It's Greg back with some more Mir4. Now, while it is Mir4, it's technically not exactly Mir4. What I want to go over today, and what a lot of people have been asking and not in misunderstanding, is how can you buy the Draco coin, which is our cryptocurrency for Mir4, which has a direct conversion to dark steel. How can you buy that currency directly instead of just making your dark steel into Draco? So there is a way to do that, but you have to jump through quite a few hoops. So I'm going to go over one method today. So, before we get started, thank you guys for all the support. If you want to support me, I am going to put a couple links down below, one to BlockFi and one to Coinbase. Two of the apps you could use to purchase your Bitcoin and then fund your account, for doing this process. So I'll put that down below if you want to support me. Otherwise, that's fine. But let's go ahead and get started. So first and foremost, the way this I give you the basic overview. What you're going to end up doing is you're going to go from cash or USD to Bitcoin to WEMIX, and then from WEMIX to WEMIX credit, then to Draco. All right. So there's quite a few little apps we have to use for that. So I'm going to reduce some. I'm going to show you what I'm doing on my phone, as well as we're going to do some stuff on the browser. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to open Coinbase on my phone. So I'm going to use Coinbase as the example in this case. So you can use other providers that allow you to buy Bitcoin with cash or whatever. And I like using the Bitcoin. There is some other ways to do it, like with USDT and things like that, which we will have to get into that in a minute. But it was easiest for me to go ahead and just buy Bitcoin on Coinbase, as getting my US dollar to a cryptocurrency. So first and foremost, once you're in the app, I'm going to go ahead and show you. I do have some money in here that I'm going to use as an example. But if you just come into your app and you hit this little arrow button down here, you can see that you can buy crypto with cash. That's what you're going to do to get Bitcoin into your account. So you're going to do buy crypto with cash. You're going to say, I want Bitcoin. And then from there, you're going to put in the amount, let's say $25. And then you're going to continue through that process. I'm not going to go through that process right now, but you will continue through that process. Then you do have to wait until the funds are cleared. So it can take some time. Depending on who you use, the time could vary. In this case, this $24 you see in my account right now, unfortunately, it is going to be on hold. I can't send it quite yet, but I'm still going to go through the process to show you what to do. So next up on the app, what I'm going to end up doing is I can go to my Bitcoin, because my balance is in the Bitcoin. You can see it on here. And then from there, we are going to say send crypto to another wallet. Now, what I'm going to do is click on the Bitcoin again and the amount. I'm going to go ahead and do the max amount, which I can't do right now. So it's kind of hard to show you the next step, but I'm going to kind of talk you through it. So I'm going to step aside from the phone. Now, either on your phone or on your computer. For me, I like to have this on the computer. You're going to pull up Biki. And this is biki.cc. I'll put that in the description. I'm using the Biki exchange. You can also use Bithumb, I believe is the other one. But for the purpose of this video, I'm using this. This will help you at least figure out what you need to do if you do use a different service. Once you have Biki, you have to create an account. First and foremost, before you can do everything we need to do, you need to go to your account. And you're going to need to go to the let me see. Yeah, under the account list, you're going to scroll down and you're going to put you need to activate the Google Authenticator. So that's a separate thing. I'm not going to go over that in this video, but you need to download the Google Authenticator and then you need to connect that to this service. That's the only way you're going to be able to do the exchanges that you need to do. If you have questions about that, let me know in the comments. Next, I'm going to go back. Now, how do you get your Bitcoin into Biki? What happens is you need to go to balances and exchange account. Now, these are all the different cryptocurrencies you can use in Biki. So in our case, I'm using BTC to get back and forth. That's Bitcoin. I'm using that to get back and forth. So what do I want to do? I want to get it into the exchange. Biki is the exchange. That's how we're going to end up getting our WEMIX. So on this screen, once you are ready and you can deposit from your Cash App, you're going to hit deposit on here. And then this is going to give you your QR code and your address. Of course, I'm blocking it out for the purpose of this video, but this is where that's going to be. And you can see kind of a couple transactions I have on here. So bringing the phone back up, once you put in your amount, you're going to be able to hit continue, and it's going to ask for the address, and you can hit a little icon on here that says that shows a little picture of a QR code, and you can use that to scan the QR code that's on your screen, or you can flip back and forth between the apps, copy the address and paste it into the Coinbase app. So like I said, when you're on this screen that has the amount, you want to hit, put in your amount. In my case, if once this clears, it's going to be $24.50, and I'm going to hit continue. From there, it's going to ask you the address, and there's a little icon that you can hit that has a picture of a QR code. You can hit that and then scan the QR code that's on your computer screen, or you can flip back and forth between the apps if you're using the app and copy the address and put it in there. Then it asks you for a description. Go ahead and stick any kind of description there you want, describing the transaction, and then you need to go through and confirm it. Once you confirm it, what's going to happen is your Bitcoin is going to go from your wallet in Coinbase to your wallet that's on Biki. So your BTC is going to be in Biki. So now, once that's done, you have to probably wait a little while until you get the confirmation that it's done. Some of these processes could take a couple days, so keep that in mind. But I do have some Bitcoin in here, so I'm going to be able to show you the rest of what's going on. So next up, you're going to go to exchange, and on here you can see I have my Bitcoin, and it's 0.00095. Anyway, I want to put all this into WEMIX. So you can't go directly from Bitcoin to WEMIX. So what do we want to do? We're going to do a trade, BTC USDT. It's going to bring you to the exchange. So you're going to scroll down, and you're going to sell your BTC. So you're selling your Bitcoin and you're going to get USDT. So we're going to hit is it available? No, I'm sorry, that brings us back there. You don't hit available, you hit 100%. So that means I want to take all my Bitcoin and put it into USDT. Unfortunately, the market is always changing, so you don't know exactly what you're going to end up with. I think I started somewhere around 49 bucks, so I'm down a little bit, but it's okay. Got to go back and forth, and there are some fees associated here and there. They're fairly small fees in most cases, so pay attention to your fees. That's the reason why I don't do USDT in Coinbase. The fee was a little bit higher. So here I got my Bitcoin. I'm going to translate all of it, or transfer all of it, to USDT. So I'm going to sell. It's ordered successfully. So now we go back to our exchange account under balances, and it might take a minute. Alright, so I did have to do a quick cut there. It did take a little bit of time. What happened was, when the market's fluctuating, if it's like going down at the point that you put in down at the point you put the sell order in, it could dip below what you're trying to sell it at, and then you have to wait for it to come back up, or you can cancel and redo the exchange or the sell order. So I did get it to go through finally. So right now we have USDT. We went from Bitcoin to USDT. We got 47.85 in there. Now the next step, we need to buy WEMIX. So we go to the exchange, and we're going to type in WEMIX. This is the coin that is used by the company that does Mir4. So this is how we need this to be able to go to Draco. So WEMIX, we're going to say we want to put 100%, in my case, into WEMIX. I want to go ahead and buy all that WEMIX. So I'm going to put in that buy order. Then we need to give it a minute. Let's see if it goes through. Looks like it went through. Deal partly done. All right, it's finishing off. Okay, so let me just explain what happened real quick. Again, similar to what happened a few minutes ago with Bitcoin, the price was not necessarily fluctuating at that time with WEMIX, but there wasn't as much for sale. People seem to be holding WEMIX right now. So it wasn't anything getting sold. So I had to bump up my price a little bit. And what I ended up doing was I would bump up my price. I buy some, bump price. I mean, they wouldn't have any more, so I had to keep going. As you can see here, there is a list up here with the current sell orders. So with these low ones, I had to keep bumping up. So what I did was I just hit market, and I went ahead, hit 100%, and bought everything I could at the best market price. So now everything I have is in WEMIX. Again, if you have any questions on that, just let me know in the comments. So we have a balance, and I did hide the zero balances here. You can click that just to kind of ignore everything else. So we have all this WEMIX balance here. Now we need to get this to our WEMIX wallet. So on your phone, you need to download the WEMIX wallet app and set up your WEMIX wallet account. Now once you pull up the app, you'll see a little advertisement for Mir4, and this is your wallet. And as you can see on my wallet, I currently have a little bit of WEMIX credit left. I have 8 Draco from when I did this previously to make sure I could get it through. I have 0 WEMIX. So what I need to do is get my WEMIX from Biki into my WEMIX wallet. Alright, so at this point it's easier to get Biki pulled up on my phone and do it that way. So let me switch to the app on my phone. And same deal as you do on the computer. We're going to flip to the profile. We're going to go to or are we going to flip to the profile? I thought that was my exchange. I'm sorry. We're going to hit our assets down at the bottom. Hit the assets, and you should have your, my WEMIX is showing as my, I have WEMIX available 69. We're going to click on WEMIX, and we're going to hit withdraw. So you want to withdraw from Biki. And this is on the Clay chain. There's only one chain to choose from. Now your address, you're going to flip back to your WEMIX wallet. And you're going to go to my wallet. It's going to give me my address. I'm going to copy the address. Flip back to Biki. Paste the address. And then we're going to do WEMIX transfer. And then we're going to hit all to plug in all of it. I want to go ahead and transfer all of it. And of course, you can see here is a 0.4 fee on WEMIX. So you do have some fees that when you bounce back between here, but this is really all the choice that you have. So then we have our addressing here. We got the remark put in, and that is going to be it. At this point, we're ready to send our WEMIX from Biki over to our WEMIX wallet. So we're going to hit confirm, and then we're going to hit confirm again. At this point, I have to put in verification codes. All right. At this point, we're ready to confirm. We got our verification code, and we only got 15 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Boom. Withdrawal successfully, and withdrawal address has been saved. All right. So that should be that. I do not recall how long this takes. Let's see. All right. So we had to give that a minute to go through. And I refreshed, and I now have my balance of WEMIX in my WEMIX wallet that comes from Biki. So now, as you can see here, the value fluctuates in USD because the currencies are all changing. So even after fees, my current value of this same currency that I've switched all those times is $50.56. My original deposit was $50. So all in all, not too bad. Now, the next step, you want to buy Draco, you still can't buy it yet. We have one more step before we can buy Draco. So we're going to go to your WEMIX balance. You need to say exchange to WEMIX credit. We're going to go ahead and put the max in there. There's a little fee there. And next, I have to confirm my password. Okay, got your password in. Authenticate. Now it is going to exchange. Exchange complete. And now, as you can see, I've been updated to WEMIX credit. All right, so once your credit is in there, we want to go to Draco. That's how we're going to buy the Draco. Once we have the credit, we're going to go to DEX, which is the exchange. So this is kind of like the stock exchange type thing with the coins. Now you scroll down here on this list and you want to see where the blue meets the red. And these are the sell orders and the buy orders. So you have a bunch of buy orders right here, right around $3 or 3 WEMIX credit. Again, it's not in US dollars, so please bear with me. There's no value on here in USD at this point. I'll put the link in the description where you can see that online. So I want to go ahead and see if I can buy these 21 that are sitting there at 3.004. If I hit max, I could technically afford 23, but it's not going to feel like that. So I'm going to go to 21 to hope to get it filled. I'm going to hit buy and buy. All right, we put in our password and hit OK. Signature is complete. The buy order has been completed. And we got 5. I wonder if that's all I was able to get. Let's see, order. Trade complete. It says 21. So let's see, collect. Okay. So you have to go to order and then collect the order. Gotta put your password in again. And it should have you set up these passwords at some point in the process. And the order has been completed. So it looks like oh, I guess this was some random buy order I put in if it crashes. Okay. So now we still have 6 WEMIX credit, and let's see where we currently stand. Looks like we have 2 sitting at 3.009. Can I get both of those real quick? Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up these last 2. All right, so I did that same process for that order I did a minute ago, but I did cut it out there. And so now if I go back to my wallet, I should have only a little chunk change of WEMIX credit, and now I own 31 Draco. So I could theoretically go in game and therefore exchange that to 3.1 million dark steel. So I do like having that option. I'm gonna, right now I'm just kind of maintaining the Draco in my wallet, and we'll see how the market goes. But I like having that in there. If I do need some dark steel in game, I probably won't hesitate to transfer it, and then of course, farm up some and buy it back later. So if you're in game, you can just mine the dark steel and exchange it out to Draco. Currently at like 100,035 to 1 Draco ratio. Did I say 100? Yeah, 100,035 to 1 Draco ratio in game, and I think there's a 1,000 dark steel charge on top of that, and you can get Dracos that way as well. So I will do a follow-up video on how to take your Draco and get it back to, say, Coinbase at that point, and that'll be pretty much the reverse process. So you should be able to reverse engineer what you did here to accomplish that, but I will do that anyway. I hope you guys found this video helpful. It definitely was a bit of a challenge to record with everything we had to do, and of course I had to block out all of the information that needed to be blocked out. I will let you guys know right now, this recording has been going for 38 minutes. So, given it took that much time to get the transfers to go through and wait on them, as well as some other technical difficulties I ran into. So it is a challenging process, and that process excluded the wait time from getting your Bitcoin from Coinbase to Biki, as well as exclude the wait time of waiting for your Bitcoin to be available for you to transfer out of Coinbase, which can be up. I think my latest one is going to take 6 days. So keep that in mind. It is a long process, and you want to get to the point, if you are getting into crypto, where you want to keep some money in Bitcoin or something like that, something that's pretty stable. I mean, I don't know if you can call any of them really stable, but Bitcoin is the biggest one, and if you have Bitcoin, you can pretty much get to anything else. So you may want to hold some Bitcoin somewhere just in case something pops up that you want to invest in, such as Draco, and go from there. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me in the comments. Also, I have my Discord link in the description if you want to join Discord. Don't really have anyone in there right now, maybe like one person. If you want to join up and talk about this or anything else, go ahead. You can reach out to me on there. I'm definitely reachable at this point. And if you can, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you don't have any questions, go ahead and put a comment down below. It'll help me in the YouTube algorithm. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button for more Mir4 content to come. Thank you and have a great day.